So we have this linear equation to solve. The difficulty lies in simplifying the expressions, especially the one on the left-hand side. There are 3 parentheses, but neither of them is one after the other. They're basically nested inside each other, and it often helps to actually color your parentheses. The structure of the problem is more visible. It's a little bit strange because we have this situation repeating x plus 4, but it's not x plus 4, it's x plus 4 times this whole thing. And then again x plus 3, but it's x plus 3 times the whole thing. There are probably several ways to simplify this, but I would just apply the distributive law repeatedly, starting from the innermost parentheses. So I think the first step is to distribute these 3 inside the blue parentheses. On the right-hand side, we're also going to distribute 7. Plus 3 times negative 3x is negative 9x, and plus 3 times minus 1 is minus 3. We're going to distribute 7 on the right-hand side. 7 times 8 is 56, and 7 times 5 is 35. Before further distribution, let us notice that we can simplify this. So we're just going to combine like terms on both sides. X minus 9x is negative 8x equals to 56x minus 38. So now next we're going to distribute the 4 inside the parentheses. 4 times negative 8 is negative 32. 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. We're going to combine like terms. X minus 32x is negative 31x. Now we distribute negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 31x is 93x. Negative 3 times negative 12 is plus 36. We're not going to generate extra negative signs if we subtract the lesser one. So we're going to subtract 56x from both sides. That way, on the right-hand side, we just have negative 38. 93 minus 56 is 37. So we have 37x plus 36 equals negative 38. We're going to subtract 36 from both sides. And now we're going to divide by 37. So it looks like x is negative 2. Okay. Let's check. You should never mess with the first line because that's where we are going back to check. We think that x equals negative 2. So if x is negative 2, the left-hand side, negative 3 times negative 2 plus 4, negative 2 plus 3, parenthesis open, negative 3 times negative 2 minus 1, close, close, close. The object of our study is no longer order of operations, which means that we are no longer required to list every single step, so we can speed up a little bit. When we speed up by skipping some steps, there are 2 things to consider. One, we should not go faster than it is safe, so it's a bit like driving. So we shouldn't skip so many steps as to we often make mistakes. And the other thing to consider is that someone is going to read what you write. So you should never assume that the person who reads your work is quite as smart as you are. So even if you can fly through 4 steps, you should not assume that the reader can do the same. With that in mind, everyone finds their own pace and rhythm. So negative 3 times negative 2 is plus 6, minus 1 is just plus 5. So first we do this multiplication, that's 15, plus negative 2 is 13. 4 times 13 is 52. So we have negative 3 times 50. So if x is negative 2, the left-hand side is negative 150. We still think that x is negative 2. So the right-hand side becomes negative 3 plus 7 times 8 times negative 2 minus 5. Close. Okay. 8 times negative 2 is negative 16. If you can go faster, go ahead. Negative 16 minus 5 is negative 21, which is negative 3 plus negative 147, which is indeed negative 150. So the 2 sides are equal, so our solution of x equals negative 2 is correct.